Oh, we got a lot of coins to look at. Oops. Okay, so we got XCN. Oh, we got ZBCN. We got Quant. Quant. Too expensive for my blood. Toshi. Pangolin. What's going on with Pangolin? Is it under 17? Is it under 16 cents? No. Oh, like barely. Damn. Spell. Toshi Swift. That's a good. That's okay. Assemble. Avengers Assemble. Sandbox. Flare. Oops. And then yeah, that's it. All right, let's check the chat. See how many bogeys we have in here. Probably not a lot because everyone's losing everything right now. By everyone, I mean me. I'm losing all my gains. What's up, Roy's Army? What's up, XCN, bro? Oh, let me guess. You want XCN? Gotcha. What's up, Flip Coins in the house? Oh, Flip Coins in the house. Let me see if I can remember. Of course I can. So we have Billy. Dude. Let's see. Do we have some sort of bounce? No, we still didn't. Okay, and then we got Snack. We got CKB, which is Nervous Network. And then, wow, we got our first, so we got Cat. What's up, Wesley? What's up, XCAN, bro? ACH and Ondo. NCT. Ooh, we got our first super chat. ABT Arc Block. Let's go. All right, so let's take a look at Arc Block first, and then we can start looking at everything else. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it, although we are getting absolutely wrecked right now. I mean, look, like Arc Block for the last year, that's crazy that we're actually down 8% on the year and we're in a bull run. It's just super frustrating. I'm frustrated. I'm pretty sure everyone's frustrated, actually, but it is what it is. It's okay. Taking a look at Arc Block on the live stream. So, I mean, yeah, okay. First of all, Arc Block had a massive move up, but let's just look at macro areas of support. You could actually see that technically Arc Block is still macro bullish as long as we stay over the 382. So we actually did come down. You can see we did come down. We did tag it. Let's see what that did with the RSI. So it didn't quite. So this isn't good. Okay. Temporarily in a bull market, this could happen, but generally speaking, you see this in the bear market where you see the RSI was oversold and the price was here, and now the price is the RSI is actually we got a nice little buyback, but the RSI relative to where the price is actually very bearish. So that's not good at all for Arc Block. But some hopium is that as long as we stay over 91, 92 cents, it is still over the macro 382, so it is still technically macro bullish. Keep in mind that the two areas of support that this needs to break is going to be around $1.36 to $1.70, meaning that it could come back up to these levels and still be bearish. Just keep in mind that is around a 74% pump. I'd say that once this area does break, you are looking at double top and then price discovery, new highs. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Not financial advice, just my opinion. If 92 cents breaks, then we're probably cooked. We're going to be starting this downtrend. We'll just look at the next areas of support at that time. And again, not financial advice, just my opinion. And that's pretty much it. And again, thank you so much for the 2. I really appreciate it. Flip coins for 10. Dude, that's awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that super chat. Thank you so much. So let's get right into this. Let's get right into flip coins, and then flip coins, and then let me know if there's any other coins you would like me to look out for you. So taking a look at Billy on the live stream. So clearly you can see that the RSI we're hanging around in the oversold. Very bearish, but again, I mean, I've said this before. We can only stay here for so long before we come back up and we get some sort of move up, right? So literally, we're just waiting for this. Now, as long as we stay over this floor, the move up needs to take us over this point. Otherwise, just keep in mind that we can still be bearish and come back down. It does need to take us over $1 1 cent to 1 cent 80. If it doesn't, just keep in mind, unfortunately, we're still not going to be macro bullish until we break 1 cent 80. And that's pretty much it. Not financial advice, just my opinion, and that's pretty much it. Let's take a look at used car, and then snack and nervous network. I think that's all of them, but we'll see. Yeah, so taking a look at used car, the same concept here. So unfortunately, nothing has changed with our chart from the last time that we actually looked at it. So it looks like we are establishing some sort of floor. We did find a floor here at around 2018. The RSI is extremely oversold. So like I said before, it could only go so low before we get some sort of reversal. Now that reversal has to take us over 1 cent because over 1 cent is the macro 382. So that would make, used car bullish. But if it doesn't, understandably, it's like, we're in the most bearish territory ever. We're in this all-time low, so it's really hard to all of a sudden flip bullish. Not impossible, but very hard to do so. Now, price is bearish over 2005. As long as it stays over 2018, you are going to get consolidation. You are going to hopefully consolidate and stay over these levels within this parameter. And then when we turn bullish, 1 cent needs to break, and then you'll be macro bullish. But the problem is that if this previous floor breaks, then we are probably going to make a lower low. And then, like we said before, you're maintaining this downtrend that we're in. So that's not good. But with that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. Let's see. Sneaky Snake. Taking a look at Snake on the live stream. Let's see if Snake is doing good, I think. All right, taking a look at Snake. Yeah, so I think we held the 382, right? Yeah. So you can see that, prior to the move to the high, we didn't even tag the 382. So very bullish over 2032. So that area of support is still valid. Now keep in mind that, again, if this was the previous low, and if it does manage to stay over this area in this box, it is still macro bullish. And as of right now, you do have resistance at 2044 to 2005. Just keep in mind that if for whatever reason we don't break this area, then you're going to consolidate and probably create some sort of bull flag, and then hopefully compression and then a breakout and then price discovery. But keep in mind that the other side is also possible too, where you consolidate and then you actually start making lower lows. That's why we really don't want this area to break, because if it doesn't, then you could establish some sort of floor here, and then although you are getting lower highs, it is going to compress, and that usually breaks out exactly like we did here, right? You establish some sort of floor, you're making lower highs, and then eventually when you break out of this downtrend, you get a nice little pop out of here. So in terms of, let me delete all this. In terms of prices, yeah, I'd say, once previous high breaks, the target still hasn't changed. 1 cent, 1 cent 70, 4 cents. So all that is in play. That is around let's just say 5 cents, right? That is around a 10x. So it's not crazy to think that SNEC can go to 3.2 billion market cap. It could go even 10 times more of that. So It just depends on if SNEC is the coin that's going to absolutely do that. So with that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. And then Flipcoins' last coin was Nervous Network. That's what my nervous system is. It's a nervous network. That's what inside of my head is. All right. Enough of that. Let's get right into it. Taking a look at Nervous Network, CKB. Yeah, so we had a nasty sell-off. You can see we actually found support at the 786. We actually bounced from it. Last line of defense, because again, you're still maintaining an uptrend here, clearly. What you don't want to see is this area of support break, because then it's going to send you back down to these lows. And unfortunately, I guess if we had looked at it back here, the same thing happened where, from the low to the high, the last line of defense did get tagged. You did hang around here, but then it came all the way back down and actually made a lower low. I'm not saying that's going to happen again. I'm just saying that we need this area to hold at 2049. Otherwise, we're cooked. At that point, this previous floor needs to hold, and if it doesn't, then you might get something like this where you actually get a massive sell-off and then you get a nice little recovery. And unfortunately, like before, the recovery didn't take you past the previous all-time high. So I don't know the reason behind that. I don't know if they're releasing coins or what the case is, but that's definitely worth looking into. Keep in mind that nothing is bullish in the short term until we get over this box. So we do need to establish some sort of floor here above 2049. And then I'd say bullish over 1 cent, and 207 is resistance up to 1 cent. So bearish under 207. The floor, we will bottomless pit if we break 2049, and then bullish over 1 cent. So I know that's a lot of information. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. And there you go. All your coins, flip coins. I hope you make it. I hope when we look at these coins, like we get something like this, for everything. But as of right now, like I'm getting cooked. We're all I think a lot of people are getting cooked right now. So not good at all. So let's see. Let's check the chat. Swift thoughts. Yeah, I need to make a video on Swift. Polyswarm. It's an American crypto. No taxes. You sound like Trump. American cryptos. No taxes. Let's go. No taxes on overtime. Swift. That sucks because I don't get overtime. But it's okay. Good for the people that do. All right. Let's getting right into it. Let's take a look at Swift coin on the live stream. So let's find the chart. I mean, Swift coin is doing very well right now. Although this isn't the full chart, it's okay. We've already talked about that. So yeah, we said bullish over the 236382, and clearly you can see we actually came down and tagged it, and now we're actually over it. So we are maintaining our price levels over this box, not inside of it, but actually over it. So like I said before, again, Swift coin's very bullish. As of right now, 8 cents is in play. And then for whatever reason, if 2 cents doesn't hold, then I would say this is a local top and we are going to get a bigger move down. Whether it's basically, whether it's a downtrend kind of like what we had here before we broke out, I'm not really sure. But just keep in mind that is possible. And like before, if we take our fib from this low to the high, you can see it's actually managed to find support at the 618. So given that, I would say 786, but I mean, we could say 618, 786. So 2087 and 1 cent 12. The reason why I say 2087 is because you're still technically making a higher low, and you don't have to worry about coming all the way back down to this previous floor. So, but we don't even need to worry about that because we are over 2 cents 80. And that makes Swift coin macro and short-term bullish and on every indicator. So very bullish. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. Swift coin. Okay, I did Swift coin. Bam. All right, let's check chat. Use card. Did that? Oh, Polystorm NCT. You're welcome, Flipcoin. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Thoughts on Mr. Giggles on base? Mr. Giggle. Oh, Miggles. Mr. Miggles. Sorry, I have to look this up because what is this? On base? Is it Mrs. Giggles or Mr. Giggles? I'm assuming it's the 400 and I'm assuming it's this one. Let me know if this is the right one. Mobile. Yeah, that's a good one. I need to look at mobile anyway. All right. Mr. Miggles. On base. What's up, the Doc Rock? What's up, the DOGELON Mars winner? If you guys didn't know, he is the DOGELON Mars winner. I don't think this is the right one. Let's, I'm going to do this, and then you're just going to tell me which one, and then we're going to look at Polystorm, and then we're going to look at Helium Mobile. On base. Yeah, there isn't a Mr. Miggles on base, so it might be just too new, unfortunately. Doc Rock wants DOGELON Mars. Sure. Let's look at. We actually have that up right now. It's 6 cents. Yeah, I don't see it. I'm sorry. Let's take a look at Polystorm, Helium Mobile, and then DOGELON Mars. Taking a look at Polystorm NCT on the live stream. So, I mean, let's see. Yeah, Polystorm did manage to find support at the 786. Sorry, at the 618 at 2 cents 60. Keep in mind the next area support is 1 cent 75. This area absolutely needs to hold, otherwise we are going to come back down to the lows. The reason why that area is so crucial is because you are still making a higher low, and you're also maintaining an uptrend. So just keep that in mind. Very crucial. In terms of the macro time frame goes, it is still macro bullish because we are over the 382, which I do believe it does coincide with the 786 if we take our fib from this low to the high. So again, it's still technically bullish because it is over the 382, but I'd say 1 cent 72 cents absolutely does need to hold if we do come back down that low. That's if, and if we don't, then we're obviously going to get some sort of reversal. I'd say 3 cents 20, 4 cents 70, and a retest of 8.5 cents. All these are still valid, and once 8.5 cents does break, you're looking at double top in previous all-time high. And again, if NCT is going to go that high, then we do have a target up to $1.44. And with that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and that's pretty much it. So we'll take a look at Helium Mobile, and then we'll take a look at DOGELON Mars. Man, what a great coin, DOGELON Mars. Well, I think so because it's total biasing because I actually have DOGELON Mars. I'll say the same thing about OXT. Actually, no, I won't. OXT just isn't that good in my opinion, but it does have potential. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I got to take a look at my coins actually. OXT and DOGELON Mars. You know, I always look at everyone else's coins. I got to take a look at my coins. Actually, sometimes it's better not to look at them. Taking a look at Helium Mobile on the live stream. So Helium Mobile, like we said before, from the low to the high, nothing has really changed. We have found support on the 618 at around 305. So whoever managed to pick up coins down here, congratulations, because again, you picked up coins on this on support. But also, if you see the RSI isn't necessarily oversold, so we, if we do go back down, there is more room for selling pressure. From the high to the low, just keep in mind nothing is bullish with Helium Mobile if we don't get over and stay over 2015. So again, theoretically, it could come all the way back up and still get rejected, and we could still maintain this downtrend that we're in. So again, if you're trading it, that would be a pretty nice gain. It's up to 137%. But if we don't start maintaining an uptrend and find some sort of breakout of this downtrend, then we are just going to come back down. We will have to hope to establish some sort of floor that keeps us over 3056. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. Excuse me. Oh, Hoshi for 5. Thank you so much. So I got to look at DOGELON Mars afterwards because obviously the super chats take priority. Hoshi, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. So yeah, we got to look at Kava and we got to look at Carrot. I saw Carrot had a nice move, so congratulations on that. I don't know about Kava, but I know Carrot had it went to like 19 cents, but is this, 22 cents. Wow, dude, hey, that's awesome. But be careful because look, like I always say, the market cap is 48 million and the fully diluted is 236. So just be careful with that. Let's look at it. Taking a look at Carrot on the live stream. So this is a coin that we have been looking at. And we have been saying that, they're not fully diluted, so be careful. We broke this previous floor, and we found another floor. So taking a look at the RSI, you guys can see that we were oversold. So whoever bought in the oversold, and when the RSI was in the red, congratulations, because at this point you're up like 83% on that position. So congratulations on that. There was no way to do TA on this, but now that we have some sort of floor, we can actually mark this area. But also just keep in mind, we are getting stuck at resistance. So nothing is bullish with Carrot on the macro time frame as long as we are under 31 cents. I know people are going to be really mad because they're up like 83% and they're like, oh, this is going to go to like $5, blah, blah, blah. It might, but also if you bought in or whatever, and if you should probably know that we have resistance at 23 cents. And then we have resistance at 31 cents. So 23 cents right now is being hit. You can see we're literally stuck at it. But if we do break out, you have resistance at 31 cents. Once 31 cents breaks, and as long as we could have price levels over that area, then we could say, hey, trend reversal. We're no longer macro bearish. We're macro bullish. And we can start looking at the macro targets on the upside. But as of right now, I'd say 31 cents. And as long as it stays over 23 cents, it's not bearish again. Keep in mind, if 23 cents breaks and it goes lower, then we are going to come back down to 13.70, if not lower. So, and for kind of comparison, I guess, let's see if the same thing happened here. Yeah, so it was a little bit different. So we broke past it, and we actually got stuck at the 618, consolidated, and then broke down. So who knows? I mean, that would be great if it does go up to the 618. That is 54 cents. But what you don't want to see is like a breakdown like this again that takes you below the macro 382. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. Hopefully we look at this again and it's over 31 cents and you guys are all in the green. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And then let's take a look at Kava. Taking a look at Kava on the live stream, so let's take a look at it. Kava, it reminds me of lava. Kava. So, yeah, so, I mean, look, We're just like in this downtrend right now. Not very bullish. We came all the way back down to these lows. So for Kava, it looks like it's attempting to break out of that downtrend though. So there's a little bit of hopium. If it does, the price needs to take us over 58 cents. Once that breaks, and as long as that area holds, you are looking at little to no resistance to $1. Same with Kava. It needs to basically get over 101 on the macro time frame. When it does that, then you're looking at bigger moves up, $1.53, 2.636, and so on. We're not going to look at that right now because I like to section it off. And as of right now, in the short term, it needs to get over 58, and then $1.08 is next. Keep in mind that we are still bearish though because we're under the macro 236. So yeah, so I mean, it could basically fall off the table at any point, and we could still be maintaining this downtrend. What you don't want to see is you don't want to see making lower lows because that would definitely validate this downtrend. So you don't want to see that. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. And yeah, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. That's awesome. DOGELON Mars. Did I hear DOGELON Mars? Taking a look at DOGELON Mars on the live stream. Ticker Elon. Oh, wait, what? Why is it so hard to find? There we go. All right. So, taking a look at DOGELON Mars. So as you can see, we are still under the box. So nothing is bullish with DOGELON Mars until we break 6022, 6021, around this area. I know sometimes it changes. It's because I draw my fibs not the same way every single time, but also it's because on CoinMarketCap, we actually end up using the wick, right? So like down here. So technically, you know, on here it's not bullish until we break 34, and on Dex Screener it's not bullish until we break 37. So 37, 34, 20 to 22, all key areas. But again, DOGELON Mars is doing a lot of stuff, and just keep in mind you can keep a track of the burning that's happening. So if you go over here on the CoinMarketCap and go to Etherscan, ooh, that's bright. So you can see we have 162,000 holders, and if you go to the holders and if you actually scroll down to the next page, you can see the burn wallet, which I suspect that there's going to be a lot of transactions going to the burn wallet, because as they start burning DOGELON Mars, as they start initiating and activating, you know, the metaverse and their burning mechanisms, then obviously, you know, who knows? Like, look at how many transactions were done 2 days ago. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's like 13 transactions done. I mean, granted, it's not like that much. It's like $5, $4, $5. But hey, that's still, these are still coins that are taken out of the circulation supply indefinitely. And the good thing is that, yeah, so, you know, it might be $11 right now for 50 million, but if you have the mindset of like competing against a coin like SHIBA INU or DOGECOIN, where the market cap is like 10 to 40 billion dollars, then 50 million DOGELON Mars is actually like, how much is 50 million SHIBA right now? Like 100 million is like 1,000, right? Yeah, like 1,200, or no, 1,500. So yeah, so it would be, you know, $750, let's just say. So that's a big return. That's a really big difference. You know, in the future, when that is the case, we could all look back and we can all look at like these burns, and we could talk about how and reminisce on how we were looking at these wallets and they were sending dollars that are now like hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Just food for thought and something to think about. And yeah, with that being said, again, nothing has really changed. I'm going to keep looking at DOGELON Mars, but as long as it doesn't stay over this box, I'm not overly excited about it. And like I told all you guys, you know, I have my sell targets, I have my sell orders in place where the 0.5 was one of them. So I was really happy to get that in. But 786 at 6068, 5013, previous all-time high, and then I'm looking to hold the rest of my bag to 402 around that area. So I know that's pretty crazy, and a lot of people are like, oh, it's never going to go that high. That's around 85x. So just to put things into perspective, let's just, for easy math, let's just say it's an 8x, an 80x, so 8,000%. So given the current market cap, again, easy math, 100 million, that's around an $8 billion market cap for 402. Let's take a look at SHIBA INU. So SHIBA INU is at an $8.92 million market cap, and the highest it ever went to was around a $37 billion market cap. So, you know, just food for thought. And then we'll take a look at Doge too. So Doge is right now sitting at a $36 billion market cap, and then the market cap at its highest was around 80 billion. It seems like, yeah, 89 billion. So is it crazy to say that DOGELON Mars is going to 8 billion? No, it's not crazy in my opinion. So yeah, with that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. All right, DOGELON Mars video done. All right, what coins? Did I miss anybody's coins? Can you please let me know? I did Carrot. I did Kava. Oh, PNG. Yeah, so we could do PNG. Are you about to leave?
Yeah.
Like right this second?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, hold on. I gotta go open the gate for my wife. No, because you're gonna freak out. You're gonna freak out. You're gonna be like, oh my god, the door, it closes. So unfortunately the gate, so we open it and then sometimes it closes, and it closes on the door or on the car, so we need to keep the door open. Trump and ICP, yeah, so we're gonna look at Pangolin but first, and then I'll look at Trump and then ICP. Which Trump are you talking about? Like the main Trump, like the Trump coin, the official Trump? I'm assuming you mean the official Trump coin. And then you want Omni Network. Yeah, okay, I'll take a look at that. Okay, so we got Pangolin first, ICP, Omni, and Trump. Where's Trump? Oh, Trump, there we go. Okay, I'll look at it in that order. And then let me go open the gate for my wife so she doesn't crash into it. I'm not saying she's a bad driver. Oh, that's so funny. I just got a super chat from the Doc Rock for $10. Oh my gosh, she's a great driver. Thank you so much for the super chat. That's awesome. I really appreciate that. That's great. Let's go. That's gonna go straight in the gas tank. That's gonna go straight to our cats. You guys want treats? Alrighty, so welcome back to the show. All right, so yeah, let me go wash my hands. That gate is like pretty swampy. So we're gonna take a look at and Doc Rock. Let me know what coin you want me to look at. I know you want it DOGELON, but I mean you super chatted, so feel free to let me know what other coin you would like me to look at. Okay, so Pangolin, ICP, Omni, and Official Trump. Let's go. Taking a look at PNG Pangolin on the live stream. So I know a couple people asked for Pangolin, and I know I had a subscriber actually ask, hey, like 17 cents, if that doesn't hold, like what's the next, like should I cut my losses? And unfortunately, I really can't tell you what to do. I can't give you financial advice, but like if I was holding Pangolin, like you're literally sitting on the 618 right now, and given that the RSI is most likely, yeah, the RSI is dead, it's like oversold, I wouldn't necessarily capitulate right now, but this is just kind of like a learning experience for next time, where you could, like this would theoretically be the time to dollar cost average down. Like if I was in Pangolin, if I wanted to buy it, theoretically I would do it at 17 and then 11.5 cents, because technically you're still making a higher low if you hold 11.5 cents, and it's still technically macro bullish, because let's see if that does coincide. I think that coincides with the 382, right? So from the high to the low, oh no, oh yeah, it does, yeah. So you can see literally from the high to the low, that literally perfect. I need to stop saying literally, but you know what I'm trying to say. So it matches perfectly with the 382 from the high to the low at around 11-12 cents. So this would be another good opportunity to dollar cost average down, a little bit more risky, because what you're banking on is catching the bottom, maintaining an uptrend, being macro bullish, and getting that reversal. But again, like when you take all those things into consideration, and then when the RSI is completely oversold, you know, at this point you just want to chill and relax and be like, hey, like we're going to go up from here. And you know, when you do go up, the next targets, unfortunately, you know, we haven't talked about this since July to November of last year. It's the same thing where you are and we are, unfortunately, we unfortunately have resistance at 23 to 29 cents. So nothing's bullish in the short term until we break 29. If we break 29, bull run, all the targets on the upside are going to get hit. But if we don't, then we have to worry about this previous floor at 17.5, and then possibly going back down to 11.5 and 10. I know that's a lot of information, and I hope that made sense. I really hope this thing reverses and you guys don't even have to think about it anymore. And yeah, that's pretty much it. None of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. All right, and then let's look at ICP. A little too rich for my blood, but I will take a look at ICP for you. Taking a look at ICP on the live stream. I remember when this coin came out on Coinbase, actually, and it was like in the hundreds, right? Yeah, it was in the hundreds of dollars, and then it just completely dumped. So that's not good. Unfortunately, with ICP, so from the high to the low, nothing is bullish until we break $21.95, and then it is bearish under $9.93. So yeah, I mean, we have support at, I mean, this is hopium, but yeah, it looks like we have support at $6. So clearly we've tagged it twice and then we got a reversal. Unfortunately, we made a lower high. So what you really want to see is higher highs and higher lows across the board. But it's really hard to do that when you're macro bearish and when you're under the macro 236. So I'd say that if we do break down below this next area of support, the next area of support would be around 431, which is a really big capitulation. Like from the 618 is around 28%. So your best bet is if it does come down that low, you're still making a higher low and you're maintaining an uptrend. You're going to get something like this where, you know, where you're making lower highs, and then you're making higher lows, and then you compress and then you pop up on out of here. But that's a little bit of hopium right there. So regardless, on the macro time frame, the more streamlined, nothing's bullish until 22, bearish under 990. And with that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. Omni Network, let's go. Alrighty, so how's Elon doing? Not good. Taking a look at Omni Network on the live stream. So be careful with this coin. I always say that. So 74 million market cap. The fully diluted is 455 million. Clearly, you can see the price came out of $42 and it's been dumping. And then I guarantee you, so the market cap, you can see they've been releasing coins because you see how the graph is like downwards. And then you see when you do the market cap, it kind of shifts up. That is an indicator that they are releasing coins. So although the price is all the way at the all-time low, the market cap isn't. The market cap here was 82 million and the market cap here was 63 million, but the price here was $7 relative to $4. Again, be careful with that. I'm not saying this can't go up. I'm just saying just be careful with that and understand the tokenomics before you put your hard-earned money. I mean, I don't know, maybe you guys are rich and you just have it, but I mean, regardless, it's hard-earned. Someone had to earn it. Before you put your hard-earned money into cryptocurrency. Now that I got that, now that I wasted a couple minutes of your time, I don't think I could get double ad revenue on this video because it's not going to be 8 minutes. But now that I got that out the way, so unfortunately, nothing is bullish until we break $9.48 and bearish under $6.98. In terms of support goes, there is no more support. Clearly, we are at the all-time lows. So our best bet is to maintain and establish a floor above 432, and then once we turn bullish again, 698, and then 948. That would put you bullish on the macro time frame. And in terms of support goes, I mean, I would say next level of support is at $3.42, which is around a 30% capitulation. That's pretty much it for Omni Network. None of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. Official Donald Trump. Meow, can you do Toshi? Yes, I can. SafeMoon, you got it. Can you do Telcoin? No, that coin is horrible. No, I'm just joking. I'll do Telcoin. I'll do all your guys' coins. So doing Toshi next. SafeMoon. Is there even still a SafeMoon? I thought that like dismantled, right? SafeMoon. Okay, hold on. Which SafeMoon? Are you talking about this new SafeMoon on Solana? Or are you talking about SafeMoon like this one? SafeMoon INU. So yeah, you got to tell me which SafeMoon. Here, I'll type it in, SafeMoon. And then you tell me which one, the first one, the second one, the third one, or the fourth one. And then in the meantime, let's take a look at official Trump. Official Trump. Taking a look at the official Trump coin, doing an update video on the official Trump coin. Let's see. Trump USD. Coinbase. You look at this, like they listed it and it went down. Dude, Coinbase like is gonna get sued one day, I'm telling you. And that's because I've gotten messed up with it. It's just so Okay, well, hold on. Let me try to find it. Trump USD. Hold on. I'm really trying to find a Trump. No results. All right, we'll just have to do this graph then. Yeah, so unfortunately, I mean, regardless, nothing is bullish with Trump until we break the $38.90, and then bearish as long as the price is under $30. It's very simple. Unfortunately, you do need to establish some sort of floor currently where we're at. If it doesn't, then you're just going to basically keep bleeding, maintaining this downtrend that we're forming until we establish some sort of base and maintain a floor and then get a reversal. And then from there, it would be the same thing that 236382. So as again, given that the floor right now and it stays over $16, we do need to get over $39 on the macro time frame, and then let's say bullish back up to its previous high. and outside of that, it would bearish under $30. So what we really want to see is, again, the price pop out of here, or at least get over the 236 and consolidate in this area of resistance. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. Yeah, it's pretty hard to find that the official Trump coin, but be careful with these Coinbase coins. Aloe Vera, what's up? What's up, Aloe? Am I still bullish, bro? Am I still bullish, bro? Do I look bullish? Hold on, let me look at my portfolio. Give me a second. Am I still bullish? Damn, that sucks. No, well, yeah, I am still bullish. There's no way. Like, there's just no way. I refuse to believe it. And this did happen last time, too. Where people, like, refused to believe that the bear market started and we got wrecked. No, but there's no way that I'm gonna mess this up a third time. Yeah, because I messed it up the first time, and then the second time I didn't, and I sold early, and then I gave it all back with OXT coming into the third time. So there's no way I'm like, no, there's no, we're going up. We're gonna have alt season, guys. Like, look, this, like, let me. No, like, I'm like freaking out right now. Your question like just freaked me out. Is it bearish? No, look. Yeah, no, there's no way. Come on, we're not even close to alt season. This giant move was alt season. This giant move was alt season. We haven't even gotten that yet. So no, there's no way we made a higher high on the Bitcoin dominance. It hasn't even started yet. So I'm sorry, we're not there yet. We're gonna take a look at Toshi, Safe Moon. Oh yeah, so and then Telcoin. I'll take a look at Telcoin. I'll have to check. We'll have to check it. We'll have to check it. It's on. We'll have to check it. It's on Bit. It's on. Oh, it's on Bitmart. Did you have like the voice type that? GST. I'll take a look at GST. So Safe Moon. Oh, Omni. I already did that. No, this is Radium, so this one doesn't even have one. Dude, it might have gotten delisted. Unless it's this one. No, this is just on Uniswap. Yeah, unfortunately, it seems like it got delisted on everything. That's not good. GST. We're going to take a look at Toshi first, though. Taking a look at Toshi on the live stream. So let's take a look at that. Toshi. Let's see how Toshi's doing. All right. Let's see. Okay, so, trying to find the full graph right now. Yeah, so we could just use this because, yeah, so from prior to the move to the high, we are still over the 382. So it is still technically macro bullish. 3068 needs to absolutely hold. If it doesn't, then I'd say that's a local top and we're probably going to come back down. At that point, I would say 3002 to 3034 needs to hold, because technically on the bigger time frame, you're still maintaining an uptrend. But as of right now, so far so good. It is still macro bullish. And then in terms of the next area, technically that does also coincide with the 786, and then you're looking at 205. So as of right now, I know that's a really big range, but as long as this area does hold, then you are going to get something like this where you consolidate for however much longer, and then 2058 is in play. And once that breaks, I mean, literally little to no resistance to 9 cents from this graph. So if we find another graph, then it might be a little bit different. But regardless, though, 3068 is still valid because regardless of the prior data, is still taking it from the low to the high. So with that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Safe Moon rug pull sucks. Yeah, that sucks. That's very unfortunate. Dang. Hey, but you know what? Now you have DOGELON Mars. So now now it's going to be very, very, very fun. And also, like, if you have it, or, you know, you have it on Gemini or whatever. So, like, I have my DOGELON on Gemini. Just, dude, like, this move. Where is it? I'm not even kidding you. This move, my sell order went through at like 5 o'clock in the morning. No, 6 o'clock in the morning. So look at this. This giant wick right here, I had a sell order at the 0.5. So this is why we look at these targets, because those are all areas of resistance. So literally the position that I sold was up like 290%. Sorry, not 290, because it went higher, but I had mine at the 0.5. So it was 194%, so 200%. So it was very, very, very nice waking up and catching that wick, and then with the profits I could have just bought back in or whatever. So I don't know how much you have, but if you don't have that many, then you don't really need to worry about it. But if you end up accumulating a whole bunch, then you can kind of segment it off and be like, ooh, I'm going to sell at the 382, the 0.5, the 618, the 786, the all-time high, and then 402. Which is my target. So I love DOGELON Mars. GST. GST. Taking a look at GST, Green Satoshi Token, on the live stream. So yeah, so unfortunately nothing has really happened. We said that, you know, it was attempting to be bullish. Nothing's bullish with GST until we break 4 cents 30. And then in terms of the short term goes, yeah, I mean, we have resistance all over the place, unfortunately. So we have resistance at, yeah, we have resistance at 1 cent 80 to 2 cents 70. And then support, we don't have any more support. Support was at 786. So the next area of support would be this previous 1 cent area, if not the previous low. So this previous low. So our best bet right now, I mean, we are kind of in the waiting room right now for GST. We have to wait, unfortunately, because, and I know it's really volatile, but because of the volatility, because of the fact that they distributed so many coins into the circulation, that's just how it is going to be until we are macro bullish. Once we break out macro bullish, and this thing's going to go parabolic. But until then, there's a lot of money and a lot of exchange that needs to happen to get us to that point, because they did fully dilute it. It is now fully diluted, 36 million. Not about, actually that's a very small market cap. But if you look here, you know, the price back here was like $10 or whatever, $6. And then the market cap was, you know, at the highest was 154 million. So when you're talking about, you know, the price being $6 and 150 million, and then the market cap right now being 36 million, 5 times that is going to put the price at around 7 pennies. That's around 100 times less than $6. So if you think about it that way, then you'll understand why GST has been bearish this entire time, because there was you know, release of circulation, a huge sell-off, and very, very, very a lot of money needing to take it back up. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and these are just my targets, and that's pretty much it. Thank you. All right, done with that. Let's see. Got these left. 7 billion. Hey, that's good. That is very, very, very good. Yeah, so 7 billion, what is that? How much money is that? Like, back up to its all-time high. Yeah, because like each 10 billion right now is 2,200. So let's just say you have 10 billion. So it's like 22. And then back up to its all-time highs and around 10x, so that's around 22 grand. Now that's the thing though, is if you see your account back up, not back up to, but if you see your account at like 22 grand, like that's where it becomes scary. Like I've seen my account at like 17, 30 grand, like, and then it just like goes back down because it's like you always like think like, hey, like I want to become like I want this to be a millionaire status. And it would have happened with Dogecoin, like that's what happened with Dogecoin. People that didn't sell actually ended up becoming multi-millionaires. Now that's a bet on DOGELON Mars. Is this going to become? And I think so, man. Look, 1 million people on the watch list. I mean, look at these other coins. Like, okay, for XLM, this coin's been around since like 2014, and it has 1 million, right? Litecoin's been around. You know Litecoin. Litecoin's been around. It has 939,000. SHIBA, not a good comparison. It has 2 million. But if there was a graph that we can kind of see watch list wise, like DOGELON Mars is up there. And as the price goes up, people are going to buy in your position. You're just set. You don't need to even buy anymore. And it's perfect that you're accumulating. Not financial advice, but I'm just not telling you, but I'm letting you know that with DOGELON Mars, there's a point that you should just like not, yeah, I know XLM has real world case, and it's crazy that like, it's absolutely crazy that, SHIBA INU and Dogecoin has a higher market cap than XLM. Trust me, I have XLM, or I had XLM. I don't have XLM anymore. So this is Doc Rock. The place to accumulate would be like under price level under 23. So almost like where it's at right now, because this is bearish. But once this thing goes flying, then you don't need to dollar cost average up. So just food for thought. It's under 23. Under 23 would be a good time to keep dollar cost averaging down. So XLM has real. Yeah, we already read that. USCC is built on XLM. Dude, it's crazy that like I'm baffled at the fact that XLM is not higher than it should. Like it should be a lot higher than it is. It's just crazy to me. Okay, so Zebek, I already did mobile J-Way. I'm gonna upload that video afterwards. SHX and Aqua. Oh, Stronghold. Okay, actually, someone was asking for that, so thanks for bringing that up. And then you said Aqua. What is this, like water? Like a water coin? Okay, so yeah, let's just get right into it. Oh, TRB. What is that? Teller? Oh, it is Teller. Dude, there is something wrong. Buying more DOGELON Mars soon. Yeah, so with I'm gonna buy more DOGELON Mars soon. My goal, Doc Rock, don't judge me. My goal is to have 100 billion DOGELON Mars coins, which is around $22,000. Yeah, that's basically it. That's my goal. I'm not gonna tell you how much I have right now, but I want 100 billion because, well, yeah, the burn bot's coming to Elon. You got the metaverse coming to Elon. You got potential Binance and Coinbase listing coming to Elon. You got the Great Burn coming to Elon. I mean, do you guys even here? Like, look at this. Let me just show this really quick, and then, because Doc Rock's getting me excited. He won the. Look at this website, dude. This website is so sick. So let me show you because, oh yeah, you could vote, but don't do all that. I don't even do that. I don't like to put my information online. Like, yeah, so you got the DOGELON metaverse. You can stake your DOGELON and get land on Mars, and you could build it. So it's really cool. You have Rufus layer 2. So that's like the same thing as SHIBA Swap. And if you guys don't know, SHIBA Swap, they came out with Bone, Leash, and other coins that they burn. So DOGELON Mars, they're using the DOGELON Mars coin as utility for everything instead of building and creating other coins, which I think people are going to wake up to and be like, oh man, like the developers Shiba Inu, they made a lot of money because they just created new coins from thin air, and then they like sold on us. And I mean, if you look at this, it's like, you know, I mean, it's pretty bad. Like, look at this. Like, Leash, it was at, you know, it came out, it was at $6,000, $7,000. Now it's at it's at its all-time low. That's not good. That's not a good look. Bone, there's Bone for Shiba Swap, right? And look, same concept, guys. So from my perspective, like, it's literally a no-brainer. Like, especially when Rufus Layer 2 comes out, everyone's gonna be on there. And then another one was the Great Burn. So let's see. And then, sorry guys, I'm gonna look at your guys' coins, but I'm getting excited for DOGELON Mars. So where is it? Oh no, they have the AI creator. DOGELON Mars, blah blah blah. Where is it at? Yeah, so the Great Burn, guys, look. Introducing the Great Burn. Like, the Great Burn, rocket fuel propelling us to Mars. The Great Burn is just around the corner. They haven't done this yet, but soon a massive portion of tokens will permanently be removed from circulation, tightening and pushing us up closer to Mars. This burn is the fuel that will drive us forward. Like, they're literally telling us that there's going to be so if you're buying right now, that means that when they burn and take that much money out of the circulation, right off the bat, that's going to push up all of the coins that you currently have at this price level. So it is what it is. But enough of that. I got to look at all these other coins. But it's just like literally a no-brainer for me. ZB, I got to look at ZB because I got to look at this because the gentleman's been waiting here for a while. So. That also too, I mean, it's a very small market cap, 56 million. 400 billion, you will be the top 100 holders. I don't have that much money. 400 billion is like $100,000. That's a lot of money. I don't even have close to 100 billion, so maybe like a little bit less than half that, but not 100 billion. So DOGELON might run 1 week before this whack bull run ends. I mean, maybe, or it might just like be one of those coins that goes past that. It doesn't have to. I mean, we have this impression that it has to go during alt season, but if you think about it, some coins ran before alt season even started. One coin that is an example of that is like Pendle, and another that coin started having its bull run in 2023, like. I know that because I had that coin and then I sold it, and then unfortunately it went up to like $5-6, which was absolutely insane. Here, let me show you. All right, last coin, and then we'll do the Zebek. Yeah, so this coin. So like this coin started in 2023 and it had a massive bull run that lasted until like 2025, right? I actually had this coin at like 20 cents. That would have been a lot of money. That would have been really nice. But it isn't necessary. It could do something like this, you know, where it goes on for like a 2-3 year bull run. So Pendle started its bull run January 2023. It's had almost over a year bull run right now. So who says, like, you know, you do have to get lucky. And yeah, granted, I don't know if DOGELON Mars is that coin that's going to do that, but it's not impossible to think that, especially if they're doing all these things, right? So so some coins will continue. Yeah, exactly. I just showed you. So some coins will. Not everything's going to go down forever, you know. Not everything's going to, you know, it's just going to be off cycle. But it's kind of like I'm not saying that like with DOGELON Mars because that is kind of reaching. But I'm saying like it's not impossible. But it is a reach where it's like, oh, like DOGELON Mars is going to run after. Yeah, that's kind of a reach. But I just don't want to like completely shut myself off to the possibility that, hey, like right now it sucks. It feels like a bear market right now. I'm losing money in OXT, you know. my DOGELON Mars went all the way back down to the lows, and that's why I refuse to believe that our coins just didn't do anything. That the majority of coins haven't done anything, and Bitcoin is at $95,000, $96,000. I think there's definitely going to be an alt season, so that's why I don't think it's over yet. So. All right, let's take a look at Zebic Network for Jay. He's been here for like 3 hours now, listening to me babble. So, taking a look at Zebic Network, the new Zebic Network. Yeah, so unfortunately, there's really nothing new with Zebic. Just keep in mind that from the high to the low, nothing is bullish with Zebic until we break 2012. And then it is still bearish if we stay under around 201. Keep in mind we do need to establish some sort of floor above this previous low. So what you really don't want to see is making lower lows. You want to establish a floor, consolidate, and then eventually when we break out 201, we'll push you past bearish territory, and then 2012 is going to put you macro bullish. But again, what you don't want to see is something like this, where you just come all the way back down. You need to stay over these prices, consolidate, and then move up. It's not a bad play. I mean, from the current price back up to its all-time high is only around a 300%. So, this is one of those coins that can, go parabolic, and then you're going to get something like this and in a giant bull run. So, not completely impossible, but regardless on whether it's possible or not, those targets are still valid. So right now, 201 and 2012 are key levels that need to break. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. Oh, DZ's in the house. DZ, ABT, Super, Ondo. Yeah, so I did ABT. I'm going to upload that video. I'll do Super for you and Ondo. But I'm going to add it to the end of the list because there are a lot of people that are waiting for coins, and I ended up talking too much. All right, let's do taking a look at Onyx Coin, XCN, making a quick update video on it. So I don't think anything has really changed, and our indicators have changed much. However, we will still take a look at it. So from the low to the high, we are actually very bullish. Some coins are all the way down to the 382, which is so bullish, but XN actually managed to stay over 2 cents. Very, very, very bullish. Both of these lines are support, and it still keeps it macro bullish. Okay, and then from the high to the low, you can see that that does coincide with the 618, so it did manage to hold that. So as of right now, 5 cents 60, and then previous all-time high at 18 cents is in play, and then you have XCN up to $5.99 around that area. Now, before you jump at my throat and say that I'm saying, and a YouTuber is clickbaiting and saying it's $5.88, I mean, I'll take the views for sure, but I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that we have a fib up there, which means that the price can go like that is the next area of resistance. Now, how high it's going to go, I have no idea. That's like a 200% pump, and I think it would be pretty crazy to think that Onyx could go 200x, because what is that? 10x would be 8 billion, 100x would be 80 billion, 200x would be 160 billion. So that's like close to, that's half of Ethereum's market cap. So maybe another 10 to 20x from here, because or even back up to its all-time high, given that they did release coins. Yeah, 5x back up to its all-time high isn't impossible. A $5 billion market cap isn't impossible. But again, who knows? It might go up, it might go to $1, it might go to 50 cents. We just don't know. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. Disclosure Crypto will look into Gari USD buddy. Yes. Oh, you're the guy who always asks for Gari. Dude, I really hope this thing goes up for you, man. I know you're in here all the time asking for it. So I got quite some videos to get to it, but I will get to it. So yeah, let's just keep going. Taking a look at Quant on the live stream. So unfortunately, you know, nothing has really changed with Quant. Yeah, I mean, from the high to the low, we are still stuck in resistance. So very simple analysis here. As long as it stays over $71, 102 is in play. Once we break over and stay over 102, then that's when we're macro bullish. And again, you have little to no resistance to 133, retesting 175, 260, and then previous all-time high. If Quant goes up here and goes into price discovery mode, you do have a target up here at around $1,824, around that area. I'm not saying that's going to go that high. I'm just saying it'll go into price discovery up to that point if it does double top and break the previous high. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. Taking a look at Spell Token on the live stream. So, I mean, there's really actually nothing changed with Spell Token. 3 zeros 95, 2 zeros 12, 2 zeros 18 are in play. So, very simple analysis. So you can see from the high to the low. Oh, you know what? Never mind, hold on. I need to pull up this graph. This happened to me last time. Yeah, so from the high to the low, you can see we are still macro. We are not bearish because we're over 3 zeros 95. And I would say 2 zeros 18 is in play. Clearly, we've been stuck at it 3 times, so what we really want to see is price action over 3 zeros 95, a breakout, and eventually breakthrough. The next level and next area of resistance is around 2 zeros 3. And yeah, in terms of support goes, I mean, it would suck if it does fall below 3 zeros 95, but I would say 3 zeros 8 would be the next area of support. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. Damn, just like what do you call it? Like an assembly line, just clockwork, you know? Taking a look at ASM, Assemble Protocol. So, oops. Am I rich yet? Am I rich yet? From the high to the low, very simple. Same with ASM. No bull run until we break over 4 cents, which is the macro 382. And the level that it needs to stay over is the 236 around 2 cents. If it does go that low and break below it, then you're no longer macro bullish and you will be macro bearish. But again, we need to get over 4 cents ASAP and stay over that level. In terms of support goes, unfortunately, we don't have any more support until 2 cents 90. If that doesn't hold, then the 236 from the high to the low does need to hold. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. Taking a look at Sandbox on the live stream. So let's take a look at this. So there we go. Get the full graph. So unfortunately, we're still maintaining this downtrend, and I think we are under the 236, which we are. So nothing is bullish with Sandbox until we break the macro 382, which is around 86 cents. As long as the price is under the 236 at around 51 cents, it is macro bearish. Keep in mind this floor does need to hold, otherwise you are just going to make a lower low and maintain this downtrend. Now let's see if, yeah, so there is no more support. Let's see if there's support on the macro time frame. Arguably there's support at 25 cents, but we did break that previously. But we can't still say 25 cents is support. Otherwise this previous low at around 20 cents is support. And then in the short term, from this low to the high, you can see that we actually tagged the 786 at 30 cents, and that was the last line of defense. So we really don't want to see the levels come back down to this low. As long as we consolidate over this previous floor, once we turn bullish again, hopefully the price action gets us over 86 cents on the macro time frame, and then we could fly to the moon from there. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. taking a look at Flare on the live stream. So, oops, wrong chart. There we go. Okay, so I'm actually remaking this video because the gentleman said that this was IOUs, so this isn't actually valid. I'm going to be using this previous, I guess it would have to, yeah, it would have to be this previous high to the low, even though we made a higher low. So price action, macro bullish as long as we stay over the 382. It's actually very bullish because we're maintaining an uptrend. We're staying over the 382 on the macro time frame, and we're actually making higher lows across the board. Although we are making lower highs, you know, there's going to be a point of compression as long as you stay over the 382, and that should send us flying towards the targets on the upside. From this high to low, you can also see that we did get a sell-off. We did tag the 236, but then we got a nice little buyback that put us over the 382. Very bullish over, again, 2 cents 20 in the shorter time frame. As of right now, 2 cents 60, 3 cents 10, 4 cents, and the previous all-time high are all targets and are all validated. Once this does break and once we go into price discovery mode, we do have a level here. The next area of resistance would be the 1618 at 14 cents, which actually coincidentally also does line in with the previous you know, price that it was released, this previous wick. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. So SPA, okay, let's see. Oops. So SPA, and then oops. Okay, SPA, or AVT. I already did XCN. So I actually made a video on XCN. So after the live stream, I'll go ahead and post it for you. Taking a look at Stronghold SHX on the live stream, making an update video on it. So yeah, Stronghold's very, 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 very bullish. So yeah, I mean, it's macro bullish. There's nothing more to say. Support is at around 1 cent to 1 cent 36. Clearly, we're on support right now. Lower band is at 1 cent. As long as it stays over that, it is still macro bullish. Now, yeah, the target on the upside right now is 4 cents, and then you're looking at 22 cents. So, God bless. I mean, that's huge from the low to the high. That's 100 to 500x, and it's only a 79 million market cap. So from the current price to that, yeah, to 22 cents is only a 15x, which still puts the market cap under $1 billion. So that is in play right now, and congratulations to everyone that bought it. You're making higher highs. Even with this nasty sell-off, you're still holding the 382, so it's still very, very, very bullish. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. I want to enter a small position on AVT, but I'm more bullish on my other alts. That's how it always is. And then watch, AVT is going to go to like $100, and your other coins are going to do like 2x's. I hope not. I'm just totally joking, but that's like literally the story of, you know, that's like Wojak, right? Oh, okay. I got, how many more coins do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more coins. Let's see. Taking a look at Aquarius Aqua. Yeah, this is going to be a hard one to find. 201. Nope, wrong one. Two zeros, two. No. Yeah, so unfortunately, hold on. Agua USD. Let me try this. Yeah, and that's pretty much it with Aqua. No financial advice, just my opinion. Like, imagine if I actually post that video, because I record it. Like, imagine if I actually just post that video. How funny would it be? Dude, that coin, I have no idea what that coin was, but I couldn't find it. Billy, so Nurian, I actually made a Billy video after the live stream. I'm going to be posting it. So it was in the video, it was in the live stream, but I'm going to be posting the video separately. So just check out after I finish my live stream. It's going to take me some time to edit and then upload. So just check back in about an hour after I finish, and the updated video for Billy will be on the channel. So yeah. In the meantime, let's take a look at Teller. Taking a look at Teller on the live stream. So let's see. I mean, Teller had a massive move last year. I mean, it went up to $600. We had a massive sell-off. From the low to the high, I guess we could just do that, yeah. So, yeah, we broke below the 618 support. So as of right now, the next area of support for Teller is going to be $19.48. Unfortunately, I mean, that's just how it is, and unless we do maintain this floor at around $26, what you really want to see is consolidation, and then eventually break out over $89 and $55. So you have resistance all the way up here, meaning that it can come up and still get rejected and come down. $19 would be the area to hold. You're still making higher lows, and you're still maintaining an uptrend, arguably. So pretty much it for Teller. Not financial advice, just my opinion, and thank you. Yeah, Heath, I actually looked at Onyx Coin. So I'm going to post a video on it after the live stream. So just check the channel after the live stream. The video should be up. But for all these coins that I've already done, I make videos on them and I clip them on my live stream. So then they're posted afterwards. So at this point, I need to finish up the rest of the coin requests and then call it a night. I used to have Agua. What is that? Do you think it could go to 100? Yeah, I'll show you why. What is this scam? No, I'm just joking. It's not a scam. It has 58,000 holders. That's not bad. 59. Sorry, it has 59,000. That's not bad. But what is it? Is this like legit? Damn. What the heck happened to it? I don't even see the price though. That's the problem. Yeah, I don't see the price. It looks kind of dead if this is it. Yeah, so I have it up here, but I have to go down the list. So, taking a look at Ondo on the live stream. So, Ondo is actually not looking that bad. From the low to the high for Ondo, we are actually over the 382, so that's very bullish. We actually came down tagged on support at the 0.5. We had a giant wick that took us down to the 618, and we actually ended up getting over the 382. So it's still technically macro bullish, and on the upside, $2.85 is still in play. So very simple, keeping it very simple for Ondo as long as it stays over $1.31. 286 is in play. And for whatever reason, if we break down, you do have support at 111, 95, and 75 cents. If that doesn't hold, then we are going to get a bigger capitulation down. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. Taking a look at Superverse on the live stream, so making an update video on this coin for the gentleman who asks for it all the time. So from this low to the high, you can actually see we perfectly tagged the 786. So we perfectly tagged 76. We got a nice little bounce. We're making higher lows. We're making higher highs. This thing looks like it wants to do something like this and make a higher high and create a giant bull flag, I guess. So from the high to the low, from the east to the west, you can see that also does coincide with the 0.5. So as of right now, 93 cents, $1.89, and 465 are in play. Keep in mind that once this previous ceiling does break, if you don't double top and basically die, then you are looking at price discovery up to $62.52. So very simple, keeping it simple, over $53, macro bullish, very bullish. 479 5 is in play. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. I'm getting to AVT, so 2 more coins. Taking a look at Gari Network. Again, kind of a gamble coin. 4.43 million market cap. It doesn't have a crazy, fully diluted market cap. So just keep that in mind. Gari Network, it does need to establish some sort of floor here. So this previous low does need to hold at around 2.054. Otherwise, it's just going to be you're just going to be hoping to catch a falling knife without like cutting yourself, which is kind of impossible. You know what? Never mind. Unless you're Spider-Man, then you can catch it. So it does need to establish some sort of floor at around 2.055. If it doesn't, you're going to be making lower lows. In terms of the upside goes, you can see we actually attempted to break out and not be bearish, but the price got rejected. So just keep in mind, bearish under 2 cents 30, and then no bull run for Gari until we break 2.05. Also keep in mind from the current price, it is around a 32,000%, which is around a 300x, and 300x for Gari is going to put it at around, so 10x would be 40, 100x would be 400, and 3 times that would be 1.2 billion. So Gari's the most highest market cap it's had is 20 million. So it's a big jump to 1.2 billion, but it's not impossible. It is kind of a gamble coin. So that's pretty much it. Not financial advice, just my opinion, and thank you. We got a super chat. Whoa, nice. Yay. Yay, super chats. Can we look at Velo Labs, please? Yes, we can. Miria and Celsius. I'll take a look at those at the end. And let's take a look at Velo. Okay, do you mean velodrome or do you mean Velo? Because I'm assuming you mean Velo, but you could also mean Velodrome Finance. But then you would have said Velodrome Finance. So yeah, it is Velo. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at Velo. We actually cover this coin on here. I actually have videos up like on my YouTube. So for Velo. So taking a look at Velo on the live stream. So we are making higher lows across the board, higher highs. Velo is looking pretty bullish in my opinion, and literally higher lows and higher highs. And I mean the RSI is not looking too bad either. You had a massive sell-off, and the RSI is actually the price is higher relative to where it is, where it was before. So this is very important to note, and I always mention this because in a bull market, it's supposed to be like this, where you have your RSI and your price correspondence, right? And you're making higher highs, which is very important. And the same thing on the upside. But in a bear market, it works the exact same opposite down. So that's when you know at what points to dollar cost average down if you're disciplined, right? So very, very, very bullish on Velo. So from the high to the low, it looks like we are getting stuck at the macro 382. Once this breaks, little to no resistance to 4.5 cents. Once that breaks, you're looking at 11 cents. Okay, so we'll just keep it there for now because we do need to break the 382. If for whatever reason that doesn't hold, we do still have support at around 16 to 13, so 1 cent 30, 1 cent 60. The lowest it can go would be 1 cent, and it's still macro bullish because you're still technically making a higher low and you're still technically maintaining an uptrend. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. Did you do mobile? Yes, I did. I'm going to post the video on it after this. You mean like Helium Mobile? Yeah, I looked at it. I'll post it again. I'll post the video when I get off. Sorry about that. Okay. So let's take a look at SPA and then Aventus. Man, the guy's been waiting for so long for Aventus. Let's do this. The guy super chatted, so I had to look at it. I'm sorry. Taking a look at SPA on the live stream. Let's take a look at this. See how it's doing. Wow, SPA's attempting to break out. Congratulations to everyone that has SPA. Yeah, so we have a breakout. Red alert. So 2 cents 79. Right now you're looking at 4 cents 60, 9 cents 60. Both these targets are valid and in play as of right now. In terms of support goes, as long as it stays over the the short-term 382 at 2 cents 40, it is still it is still bullish on the short term. Both targets on the upside are validated. And then in terms of the macro time frame goes, as long as it stays over 1 cent 70, it's still macro bullish. So honestly, I would put the box here. Anything under this box, and I say we're cooked and we're probably going to come back down. As long as we maintain price action over this box, the upside targets are validated. And again, I don't want to go too far out. Once this breaks, it's the previous all-time high. Once that breaks, you're looking at the 168 and so on. But let's just keep it simple for now. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. Okay, so finally Aventus, right? So awesome coin. Taking a look at Aventus on the live stream. So interesting coin. We have looked at this coin plenty of times before. There's a lot of videos on my channel on this coin. RSI is looking normal. It's not oversold, not overbought. From the high to the low, you can see right now we're stuck in macro resistance. So I would say, we did attempt to break out a couple times, but the problem is that, especially with these coins, if we don't manage to break the macro 382, so in this case would be $3.12, meaning that if the price doesn't get over and stay over that price and maintain an uptrend and continue the uptrend, it's not macro bullish, so it's going to kind of most likely come back down. In this case, it needs to stay over $2.29. That is the macro 236. So any price action under 229 is going to put the price bearish. So far so good. We're not bearish just yet. The reason why I'm so bullish on Aventus is because, and to the guy in my live stream who asked about it, the reason why I think it's going to go up to like these targets at like $45 and at $400 is because $45 would put the price at its all-time highs. Okay, and from the current price, it is a 1600%, so 16x. So Aventus is a very, very, very small baby market cap. It has a very small circulation and total and max supply. Very, very low holders, 4,550 holders. The market cap is 15 million, which means that a 10x would be 150 million, and then 5 more times that it would be like 225 million. So it's not crazy to think that Aventus can't go to a 250 million market cap. We just recorded its all-time high on the market cap and the price here. So it did record an all-time high back in March of 2024, so almost a year ago. And then also same with the market cap. Again, it's not crazy for it to go up to 250 million. Now, if you're Moon Boy, and if you think that it's going to go up to $400, which is another target, it is around 150x, which is a 15,000%. So 150x, that would put the market cap around 2 billion. So is it crazy, again, for Aventus, a real coin, to still have less market cap than Dogecoin, than Shiba Inu, and then other like random coins that we really don't even know or heard of? Like, I always do that price comparison where I'm holding a coin like XLM that actually has use case that is used in the world, and I compare it to like some random coin that's higher in terms of the leaderboards, and I'm like, how? Like, how is that coin there? And XLM is like, you know, real. So basically what I'm trying to say is Aventus, if it does become one of those coins, and if it is, you know, if it does become popular, there's no reason why this can't be a $1 to $2 billion market cap, if not more, which again is a 150,000%, 150x from the current price. So I hope that made sense. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. Alrighty. And look, it's not even, that's another thing I forgot to say. It's not even listed on any exchanges. So it has 4 million volume on just Coinbase. Like, imagine when it gets listed on like Binance, Crypto.com, Kraken, blah, 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 you know, like Mexi. Like, imagine when it actually gets listed on all these coins and the volume goes up and it's just like more people have access to it. Not everyone uses Coinbase, even though Coinbase is the biggest one out there. XCN bro, ACH. I haven't looked at ACH. I'll take a look at ACH for you. Taking a look at ACH Alchemy Pay. I remember when this coin hit like 12 cents on Coinbase, and that I remember I was in the office working out of the office, and it was like how long ago was that? Like, yeah, like 4 years ago. Wow. So yeah, taking a look at ACH on the live stream. So from the high to the low, we are macro bullish because we did get a breakout over the macro 382. So we got stuck unfortunately at the 0.5 close to the 618. You did make a higher low, so that you did make a higher high, so that is pretty bullish. You are making higher lows. You can see you're maintaining this uptrend. So it looks like you're about to get some sort of compression and a breakout, hopefully. As long as the price stays over 2 cents 70, you are looking at 4 cents 10, 6 cents 20, 11 cents, and then previous all-time highs at 24 cents. However, just keep in mind, if we don't hold 2 cents 70, we are probably going to come back down to the lows. At that point, 1 cent 60 does need to hold. Otherwise, the price action is going to take us down to bearish territories. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. Keep in mind, ACH is around a 600, let's just say 700% pump back up to its all-time high. So that is going to put the market cap around 1.6, 1.7 billion. Now, has it ever been that high? No, it hasn't, which tells me that, so the market cap actually made an all-time high and the price didn't, which does tell me that they did release coins. So maybe it won't go back up to its all-time high. Maybe it will, we don't know, but you should know that information and know that, again, when you compare the graph with the market cap and you see a giant spike in the market cap, but the price is down here relative to where it was before, just know that that means that there is distribution, there is circulation distributed into the supply. No, I said there is supply distributed into the circulation. There we go. Wow, backwards. So I hope that made sense. None of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. Alrighty, that's everyone's coins, right? Let's go. See, like everyone that like stayed to the end got all of the coins looked at. So that's what we do here. We look at everybody's coins, but we have been live for about 1 hour and 40 minutes. So I do need to edit all the videos and then upload them. So I think I'm gonna call it the end of the live stream. No more coin requests. No more super chats. I want to say thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you so much for coming by and watching the live stream. Thank you to all of the members. I appreciate all of your support. It's awesome. And thank you so much for all the super chats. That's also amazing. And again, just thank you. And just remember, none of this is financial advice. This is all my opinion, and this is all just for entertainment purposes. With that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next live stream. And yes, I did Zebic. I am posting the video after this, so just you can watch the video. But I did look at Zebic, and I looked at all the coins. So I'll be posting the videos after this. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next live stream. I will be posting when that's going to be. So make sure you turn on the notifications. And I do post on the shorts, like my schedule. So if you actually look on my channel, you can see like when I post, hey, I'm going live at 5 p.m. PST. I go live after work on Mondays through Fridays. I try to do 2 days out of the week. Sometimes I get busy and I just don't. But it is always at 5 o'clock. And then on weekends, it's just sporadically, just whenever, like in the mornings. But again, I will let you guys know on my YouTube shorts. And again, have a great night. Thank you.